Hi everybody, my name is Amanda Ace and welcome to everybody to Thursday the 20th of February. We are very excited to share this information with you on LifeWave. I'm not sure who here have heard about LifeWave or are on the products yet, but it doesn't matter. There's always something to learn and to get excited and inspired about. So we will talk now about the other presenters. I just want to quickly tell you my story just to let you get so that you know me. So I'm from Grootbrak in the Garden Route in South Africa, and I learned about LifeWave a year ago. I thought it was the biggest lot of nonsense. I couldn't believe that anybody could get involved with a little patch that supposedly helped with pain. It didn't make sense to me. But then I got COVID. I got extremely sick. And after 4 weeks, I could still not get out of my bed, despite all the medication that I used. I got patched. And I was one of the lucky people, fortunate people who we call being a one-patch wonder. So within 2 hours, I can really say I was healed from COVID, and I got great results. But I'm so fortunate and also grateful for calls like these. Because of these Zoom calls and other people's testimonies, I realized that LifeWave is not about being a one-patch wonder. LifeWave is about making an investment in your health and continuing and not thinking this is going to be like a Panado. You drink a quick medication, you've got a headache, you drink a quick pill and it gets healed. You have to find out what the reason is behind that. And fortunately with LifeWave, we don't have to know where it comes from. The stem cells and these amazing patches will just do the work that it needs to do. So what happened to me is I just continued patching because I believed that even though I didn't see anything on the outside, things were happening in the inside. So after a while, I started sleeping better. My skin got great. I've got soft heels now for the first time in my life. And a few weeks ago, I went for blood tests, and then it showed that my kidney functions have improved. That's what the blood test showed. And if I stopped when I was a one-patch wonder, that wouldn't have happened for me. And so I'm so grateful that even though you can't see on the outside what's happening, the moment you put the patch on your skin, the magic starts working inside, even though you can't see it. So that's my quick story. And today I'm so excited to introduce Margaret and Trevor to you. They're going to be our co-hosts today. And I'm very excited to hear their story. So I'm going to ask them, Margaret, I'm going to ask you to start your story and why you started with this. Margaret they were my neighbors years ago. When I got married, I took my pictures in their garden. And so we've known each other for a long time. And what's interesting is that I told her a few times about LifeWave, and she was just totally closed off. She didn't listen to me until the right time was there. And then she listened, and suddenly, well, let them tell me what happened. Let them tell you what happened. Thanks, Margaret.
I just want to say welcome to everyone that's here. And like Amanda said earlier on, those that need to hear this message today are on this call. It's meant to be. And one of the things with LifeWave that I enjoy is the new community of people. It's new people that I meet that I would have never met. So I'm part of LifeWave for that reason. I'm part of LifeWave because of my eyes. I told Amanda many months ago about my eyes. I've got macular degenerative disease in my eyes, and I get injections in my eyes once a month to to improve my sight. So at this stage, they're just keeping it just normal, it's not getting worse or anything like that. But I want to go back first and say that I met Amanda, like she said, as neighbors in Welkom. And then we moved to the Cape. Never thought we'll meet up again and start being friends again. And it's so wonderful to be here and to be part of this community of people that has got one cause, and that cause is to see people being healed. And that is so encouraging to me. So thank you very much, Amanda, for introducing the LifeWave to me. I mean, I know she sent the videos and I didn't respond. I thought, no, I can't still handle something else. But the video that caught me was the one about the eyes. A lady that her sight improved tremendously because of LifeWave X39. And I must say, I mentioned to Amanda, from last week, I started driving again. For a year, Trevor was my chauffeur, and he was my chef and my chauffeur, driving me around all over where I need to be. I'm a state agent, so I've got to drive around all over. So I'm grateful for that I can drive again, and not be dependent on him anymore so much. So I'm really, really grateful for that. And I just want to say thank you very much for being obedient and not giving up on me. Because, I mean, we sometimes, you know, contact somebody once or twice and then we leave them. And, you know, just you kept going at me. You've got to hear about these patches. And that is also my call to you today. When you hear this today, go and have a look at it. Don't just put it one side and say, you know, I don't want to get involved. Go and inspect, go and have a look at the product, and you will be amazed what it does. Well, Trevor is a one-day wonder, but I'm not. I'm still waiting for great results, but I'm going to keep going. I know it's busy inside of me here doing all sorts of things. And I said to Trevor the other day, all of a sudden, I'm starting to get eyebrows again. All my eyebrows started going, and I started painting my eyebrows. So now my eyebrows are going, you know, at least I've got eyebrows again. So little things like that, a person has got to look at your body to see the difference. And yeah, take note of that. So it's so wonderful to be part of that. And so if you want us to start with the presentation, I might.
No, actually, you tend to forget something. What about your low blood pressure, and what about
your
dog?
That too. Yeah, I've got I forgot about that. The low blood pressure, it was another challenge for me, because during summer months, I used to battle with low blood pressure, and many a times Trevor had to basically drag me around all over. And I'm grateful to say that I don't have that anymore. That's some cost. So slowly but surely, I'm starting to tick off the little boxes when I'm waiting. I'm seeing an improvement in my one finger already because of the X39. And yeah, and then the Eon as well, with the osteoarthritis. So it's starting, it's happening. I know it's going to happen. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start sharing the screen, but in the meantime, if I don't want to jump the gun, but if you still wanted to talk about Muppet, now would be a good time while I'm getting everything ready. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, Muppet was another story. Muppet, he's 15 years old. And Muppet hardly, you couldn't really walk up the stairs anymore. And then all of a sudden, Muppet is fine, and he had growths on his body. And Trevor will tell you, I used the patch first, and then he uses it, and then afterwards, Muppet gets it. So Muppet gets it third hand, and all these growths are gone. So that's another wonder. Muppet is actually part of the Apaches. We call ourselves the Apaches from the Strand now. So
awesome. Okay, yeah. So let's start the slideshow. Thank you very much, Margaret. Let's get it going.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of...
Good. Oopsie. Let's try again.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each LifeWave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
Well, at this stage, I can basically stop because, I mean, that video basically tells you everything about what these wonderful patches does. But at this stage, we want to ask you, have you been patched yet? I know we are having people from overseas here. We're having people from South Africa here. And some of you have been patched. Some of you have not been patched yet. But at this stage, I want to say to you, these patches elevate, activate, and regenerate your body. But before we start, we have to always remember the disclaimer. Your body is unique. The Lord has made your body unique. We all differ. Like Trevor and Amanda as the one day patches wonders. But there's some of us that have to continue and just believing that the breakthrough is going to come. I've heard of people that after 8 months, the breakthrough has come. And if they stopped before that, then they would have missed out on that wonderful, wonderful opportunity. So first of all, LifeWave is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Now, first of all, we have to speak about David Smith, the inventor of these wonderful patches. Now, I must say to you that when I saw the first video of David Smith, what really caught me was this man's heart for people. His heart and his vision is to see people restored. And I always say, catch the vision of the leader, catch the heart of the leader. And I could really sense that this man is not here just for money. He is here to help people and see people restored. Now, with these patches, they've got over 180 patents already. He's a scientist and inventor. He specializes in age reversing. In 2008, David focused his attention on stem cells research. Now, we all know about stem cells, and that's quite a costly thing to have stem cells put into your body. The recent patent took 10 years and $4.5 million of his own money to bring it to the market. Now, a patent, I don't know if you all know what a patent is. A patent is something that proves what it says. If it says that it can restore your body and give it energy or heals it, then it must be proven. If I look on the screen here, it says it causes a beneficial effect at least by providing phototherapy to a human body. And for example, in some embodiments, as a result of elevating copper peptide, including activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction in inflammation, that I can agree definitely with, because I've seen it in my body with the inflammation and in my body. Management of pain, that Trevor can also testify of. When he patched himself, he was immediately relieved of pain. So if you want to go and read more about it, you can go to www.thisisitinfo.com. Now, there are a lot of different patches, but the main one, the flagship of LifeWave, is X39. That's the one that we normally focus on. Why are stem cells important? They are able to make more cells like themselves. That is, they self-renew. They can become other cells that do different things in a process known as differentiation. They are needed for maintenance of tissue as well as for repair after injury. So if you have a skin cell that's got a problem, it can actually change this itself and become a skin cell. or if it is if you've got thyroid problems, the stem cells actually changes into a thyroid and to help your body. And that's what's so amazing about stem cells. It changes and it knows what your body needs, and it changes according to that. Why X39? The fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging. Now, I'm turning one of these days to 69, and I know by 60 years, they say you almost have lost all your stem cell activity. So that is amazing to know that. At 30, you only have half your stem cells are active. Amanda, can you change? Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
How X39 works. Now, I went and had a look because, you know, what these words mean. Proprietary form of phototherapy. I wanted to know, what does it mean? And proprietary form of phototherapy means a special type of light therapy that a company has created and owns the rights to. This therapy uses specific light waves to help the body heal, reduce pain, or improve health. Because it is a proprietary, it means the company has developed its own unique way of using this light, making it different from other types of light therapy. In the same way as when you're walking through the sunlight, as the sunlight hits your skin, your body will create vitamin D. There's no vitamin D in the sunlight, but when it hits your body, the body creates vitamin D. Another similar example is when you have a baby and you put them in the incubator, when they have yellow jointers, they use a blue light. So that is what's so amazing about it. Now the patented it has got patented nanocrystal technology. Now I went and asked myself, what are these nanocrystal technologies? And it is just very, very small crystals, like when you have salt and sugar, little crystals like that. And you can only see it under a microscope. It reflects light to activate, so it uses your own light in your body and it activates it. Non-transdermal, no drug, chemicals or stimulants, non-invasive. Now, non-invasive means does not require entering the body, so nothing goes inside your body. And that is what's so amazing. A lot of people ask me, but I'm on medication, can I use it? And I can say it is safe because there's nothing going into your body. Now we're going to go over to Trevor.
Good. Hi, everyone. I haven't had the...
Okay, can you
like to turn. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. I haven't had the opportunity to say anything yet. And right up front, I say I need the patches tremendously because, as you see, I'm overworked and underpaid. You know, I'm the driver, I'm the chef, I'm everything, you know. So, but we're getting there. But anyway, great. With regards to myself and my beginning with the patching, we had prayed and said, Lord, you know, as we do in our house, we said, Lord, lead us, guide us, find some way because of Margaret's degenerative disease and that there's no real healing for it. And we're looking for options for her because these injections she was getting, they only maintain it and that's it, it doesn't heal. So we decided after talking with Amanda and this day, we had just the release, so let's go with these patches and have a look at it. Now, me being a big skeptic with these things as well. So she put them on and she wore the patch the first day. And then the evening when she took them off, because she wore them for 12 hours, I put it on and slept with it. And my situation at that period of time was for a whole year, November, year before last, to November when I put on the first patch. I couldn't put on a shoe. Margaret had to help me with a shoe on my left leg, had to do my laces, everything. If I had to do laces, I used to cry sometimes in pain, really. And so painful was it, and I remember even walking in Dubai. We were in Dubai the year before last, and how I just hung on trees and it got so painful. So it went on. They were talking about hip replacements and whatever needs to happen to me. I put that patch on and I woke up in the morning and I went downstairs, and I was sitting downstairs. I was dressed, showered and everything. And I thought to myself, how did I put my shoe on? And through the night, these stem cells are very clever, hey? They went to the right place, what I needed, because I didn't have that in mind or anything. I just thought I was just going to give it a try. And totally no pain. Suddenly I lifted my leg, I could kick, I could do everything. I could do none of those things. And there we go. Totally. And I've never had an issue since then, since November last year. Just gone. And I was sold out. And so that's amazing. That's what happened to me. And then, of course, we put the patch on the dog, and we looked after him. And so it's absolutely incredible. And so that's really my start of my journey. I have another testimony of a patch on my shoulder.
She's going to play it.
And but we'll get to that now in a short moment.
Can I play it now?
Yes, you can do that.
Oops. Oh, it's the wrong button. Sorry.
Okay.
Now, Trevor, tell us, where is the pain?
I've got it here in my shoulder, all in the outer muscle here and up in my neck, all the way up over here.
Look at his face.
Okay, so now
It's
we're
the
going
one
to...
that got smashed up from the accident that time.
Okay, so now we're going to patch it with Ice Wave, and then we will see what's going to happen within a couple of minutes.
Yeah, very I know. Okay.
Okay, Trevor, now have you got a pain?
No, it's gone. I
Within...
had it now, and when I put my thumb on that brown one, I was taking the covers off to pluck it on, and just my thumb was over it there, and it just vanished.
You've got no pain,
It's
nothing.
weird. No, this is scary stuff. Okay. It wasn't even put on here, and I just had it on my thumb.
Now, that's wonderful. And that is 5 minutes after we put the Ice Wave on.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see the
So,
rest.
yeah, so, I can't argue with that. I'm sold out. But anyway, X39, it holds tremendous benefits, and the increase of strength and reduction in inflammation in your body, which is absolutely vital. We're all suffering from inflammation from the different foods we eat and different issues in our body. So really, increased stamina, energy, vitality. I hear so many testimonies of people revitalized and full of energy and vigor in life, mental clarity, can think clearly again. Your memory starts improving. If you've got snow on the mountains like me, and like a lot of us in the picture I see here, something seems to happen. You don't seem to remember everything as much anymore. And restored muscle and skeletal conditions, your bone structures and everything. I think a lot of ladies could talk about that with the bone structures that are weak and so forth. Yeah, it really makes a role. Improving in sleep, that I can agree with, and improve skin appearance. Oh, well, just look at Amanda's face, look what it's done, and I'm actually 95, and look at me, So no, I'm only joking. And so yes, it's long-term results that it does per case studies in this is info.com. The first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. It's absolutely incredible how our bodies are packaged, and the role that stem cells play in our bodies. And within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced. And within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Collagen is a vital ingredient in our bodies, and the heart reverses in age. I'm a person that's come through heart issues and all the different situations. So really, I'm excited and looking forward to what's going to happen to me. It's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. Now, I've looked at many of the testimonies, and it truly is reversing. Okay, the results of topographic on a topographic map. A 77-year-old woman placed on X39 on the back of her neck. In session 1, you can see that picture over there, all the inflammation in the brain, and it showed the lack of coherence in the brain. And then a session, second time, session 2, 3 weeks on the X39, no more inflammation, and you could see the improvement on the brain coherence. And then in session 3, 6 weeks on X39, complete turnaround, better brain continuity. So, you know, it's fantastic. It's amazing. I don't know whether it's going to work too well with me, because the last time I went in for a scan, because I had a stroke, and they looked at my right side of my brain, they said there's nothing really much right there. And then they looked at the left side and they said there's nothing left either. So yeah, but anyway, this happens. But yeah, look at the results. Inflammation reduction as per case studies. You can see, look at it on these graphs over here and the graphics over here. Before, look at that inflammation, all that red and that brownish orange area, and how it's slowly systematically decreased. Absolutely incredible. There's the proof. This is the amazing one. How hair grows back. Margaret spoke about her eyebrows. Look what it's doing to people. We're having testimony on testimony. Our hair is growing back where they've lost their hair. And that's absolutely amazing. Athletes on patches, we see people like Michael Phelps, Sean May, David Beckham, Lorenzo Savadori, and people that are using diverse patches for different reasons, and they testify. How to wear an X39? Wear your patch 12 hours on, 12 hours off, as I mentioned earlier, to repair and rejuvenate, and then throw the patch away. Then put a new patch on and repeat. I would say don't throw it away. If you've got a husband or a wife, give it to them to wear for the next 12 hours. You can wear more than one at a time, and drink plenty of water. Water is a vital ingredient in any process. Your 90-day protocol, David Schmidt advises us to use patches for a minimum of 90 days for the optimum results. Although that is a recommendation, we have seen results in weeks, days, hours, minutes, and seconds, as I have testified in my situation. Our bodies are not all built the same way, and that the causes of certain conditions are then different. The most common reason for our lack of response to the patches is dehydration, water. Lack of hydration will reduce the effectiveness of the patches. It's important to drink. And there we go.
So if you want to go and read more about it, this is it, info.com. Very important link to have and to go and look into. And now you've heard all our testimonies, and I'm sure there are people here that can testify of the patches. Is there anyone that would like to testify?
Guys, you can just unmute and please share. We love hearing the stories. Hello, Peppy. Good seeing you here as well.
Oh, yeah, Peppy's got a nice testimony.
Yeah, Peppy, while you're there, why don't you tell us your testimony or one of your... Peppy just patches people and get amazing results. Oh, and Kim, then you can tell us next, please.
Okay,
Peppy,
so
go for it.
yes, I was running to get to this conversation, this Zoom meeting, but I'm here. So I've got my friends here 3 weeks ago, and I've patched the one lady, and she's got a lot of issues, but her gut is the big thing, and also she's got fibromyalgia and everything. And she said to me, you must patch me. So I patched her on her neck, yes, with the X-ray, the ice wave. And she said to me, okay, but what about my gut? So I said, hello, let's patch you there also. And the next moment, in a few minutes' time, she said, I must go to the toilet. And I said, what? She said, yes, so open up, I must go. And it just started, you know, number 2 just came. After how long she was drinking all the stuff, all the doctor's medication and stuff. Her husband is still telling me there's a lot of shit, to tell you the honestly truth, but I'm busy with her and she's talking to me, but I'm just patching all the people, and I've got very, very nice results. I can actually show you the steps, my steps. This is terrible steps, you can see. And I couldn't walk the steps. I had to step them one by one. And since I've started patching me the X39, I walk the steps up.
Amazing.
Awesome, awesome. She's got a lot of problems with signal where she lives. So thank you so much for sharing that, Pepe. It's so exciting. And you know what? You don't even know what to do. You just patch. And
I
then
just
it works.
patched everyone and I said I won't stop and I'm just bubbling all around in the hair salon where I come. I'm just telling the people about the good stuff, and they also, and then I said, well, just try it. Just try it. Just spoke to a lady that she's, her head, I call her Miss Wobbling Head because her head is going like that. So I said to her, Rina, I must come to you and I must patch you and see what happens. Because she's like, she's turning 73. And I think she's starting to get Parkinson's also. So yes, I'm going to Rina also to help her. But I'm just patching, and as I said last time, I won't stop.
Fantastic. That is what happens to LifeWave distributors. You just can't keep quiet. Thank you so much. And thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you so much. Okay, Kim, let's hear what you've got to say.
Hi, thanks, Amanda, and thanks, Margaret and Trevor. Absolutely fantastic to hear your story and your presentation, which was wonderful. Just a quick one. I was thinking of this today. Last year, November, I went to the doctor, regular checkup and that kind of thing, and I was quite surprised, but or it was a nursing sister in the clinic, and she said that my cholesterol and my sugar or glucose levels were kind of high. And I've never really had any issue like that at all. So I was a little bit concerned. But in the back of my mind, I just told, I said to myself, I'm patching, but, just watch what you eat, that kind of thing. And kind of just forgot about it. And then about 3 weeks ago, I was actually bitten by something. So I had to go to the doctor. And she tested a couple of things, and then she tested my glucose and cholesterol, just par of course kind of thing. And I said, she didn't mention it. So I said, what about my sugar? I was expecting the bad news. And she said, no, it's completely perfect. It's like perfect. I said, really? Are you sure? And she said, yes, there's absolutely no issue there. So I just kind of kept it silently to myself, but it was amazing because I did nothing else, except patching. Completely believe that it's going to work, but yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. And as I think Margaret and Trevor said, you don't expect, I'm not looking for that, but things are working, like your eyebrows, as you say, Margaret, certain things with me as well. And it's only when someone points something out that you remember, oh, wait a minute, I used to have a problem with that, but I don't have it anymore. But I will tell you, my biggest problem at the moment is excessive energy. Like, I'm serious. Like, I can't stop. I can't stop, So, you're like in bed trying to sleep, and you just, it's not even a tired energy. You just want to keep on going, but you know that you need to sleep. So that's my main challenge at the moment. Thanks, Amanda.
It's a fantastic problem to have, Kim. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing. It's really awesome to hear that. Okay, I'm going to give chance for one quick last testimony. Anybody that wants to say anything else, just quickly unmute. Give us a quick testimony. No? Okay, you lost your chance. You'll have to be on the next call and you'll have to tell us more. Okay, I'm going to go back to sharing the screen. Give me a second. I've learned a few new tricks how to do this. Okay, awesome. Okay, so if you're on this call now, you probably have some dreams and goals. Maybe you haven't even told anybody. Maybe you haven't even thought about it. But I'm going to ask you now to just take 10 seconds and think, what is your goals? What are your goals for your family, your time, freedom, security? Maybe you want to travel. I guess we all want better health, less debt. What is your goals? What is there in your life that maybe you want to make a difference with? I'm here to tell you that with LifeWave, a lot of things can happen, and I'm a testimony of that. So let's go on and we'll talk about that now. So when I learned about LifeWave, as I said, I was extremely negative, but I was thinking about some things and I was started investigating. And this is some of the things, these are some of the things that I found and that really helped me to make a decision in my life. So I found that this company was already 20 years old, open in more than 75 countries. I think it's 87 now. And the fact that it's not a Me Too product, that also helped, because there's a lot of fantastic products out there and fantastic companies out there, but there's always a lot of competition. Just stay unmuted, please. A lot of competition. But with this company, there's no competition. We've got a patent for another 15 years where nobody else can sell these products. So that makes a big difference if you have to make a financial decision about this. Okay, so that was a big thing for me. And then looking at the turnaround of this company, in up to 2021, it was a 20 million strong company, which is fine. But then COVID came, and also the X39 patch came onto market. And since then, it just exploded. So you can see that in 2024, the turnover was more than $600 million, guys. And I looked at it, I did a little bit of maths today. And you know what? It means that, let's just take rounded off amounts. It means that in 2024 alone, more than 6 million X39s were sold. Guys, if this product doesn't work, there's 6 million people who got scammed. It's not. It went up from 20 million to 600 million. There's a 3,000% increase in profit in 4 years. This is totally crazy. So that really helped me to realize that this is not a company that's going to run away with my money overnight. So there you can see as well, 3,000% growth rate. And LifeWave for the last year, 2, 3, has now been ranked as the #1 momentum company as per businessforhome.org in the direct selling and network marketing world. #1 momentum company. That's huge. So if you're on this call and you're looking at it and you're interested and you wonder, where now? What do I do now? What is my buying options? If I hear about this fantastic product, how can I get it? So there's a few different options. The first is, as a customer, you're going to pay $149. We're just talking about X39 now. $149, full retail. You buy online from the person who invited you, and everything gets delivered to your house, very easy. But you can also choose to become a preferred customer. That's when you realize if we did our job correctly and you understand that it's not a once-off quick fix type of problem, you might want to become a preferred customer. It's going to cost you only $100, and you're going to be on a wholesale forever, and a monthly order where every month they will automatically send your product to you, deliver it to your house, as easy as that. And then the other option is the brand partner option, also $100. You'll get wholesale discount. You don't have to order specific products specifically every month. You can decide how, when, why. You don't have any obligations, but with this option, you also have a business opportunity if you want to make use of it. If you don't want to, you just have this great opportunity to be on wholesale forever. Right. So there are a few different enrollment packages, and what we usually suggest is at least start on the core package, $295 for 3 sleeves of X39. So there's a little bit of discount. You don't pay an enrollment fee, but remember, David Schmidt suggests that you start for at least 3 months, and that's what we want. We don't want quick fixes. We don't want to make a quick buck. We want to help people. We want to make sure that people get real results over the long term. And that's why we suggest starting on at least the core option, but then you get the advanced option where you get a bigger discount, $535 for 6 sleeves of X39, or for the really serious people, the premium option, $1,750 for 20 sleeves of X39. What's very nice here is you can mix and match, so you can at any time with these enrollment packages exchange one of or two or three of the X39s for two of the other patches that we spoke about there in the beginning, the Eon for inflammation, the Ice Wave for pain, different sleeves. But the person who invited you will help you to get the best option for your specific situation. You know what? I started on only a X39. That's all that I could afford. I couldn't even afford it. I actually had to go and borrow money to be able to buy my first X39. And since then, my whole life changed. It was the best money that I've ever borrowed because my whole life changed since then. So for the people who want to make use of the business opportunity, let's just quickly speak about how you can make an income with LifeWave. So the moment you join, you register, you get your own personal online shop, and you don't ever have to carry stock. People just buy from you through your online shop, and LifeWave will deduct the money from your customer and pay you. Then you get introduction bonuses when you give other people the opportunity to also buy a discount. You will get an introduction bonus by introducing these people. You get cycle bonuses, and that's when you start earning from your whole organization, not only from the work that you do personally. You get matching bonuses. That's when you start helping your team to also succeed, because that's what we want. We want everybody in the team to succeed. As you help people, you work with them, you will also be rewarded for that. And then, of course, there's the member incentives where you will get trips and rewards and prices. So that's what we want. We want for everybody to succeed. Just quickly showing you the compensation plan. Very easy. We call it a binary plan. There's only a left leg and a right leg, and you will add people to your team, and there's almost no limits in that. But the person who invited you here will explain that to you. This is not the purpose of this call. This is to show you what's possible. More details, speak to your sponsor or reach out to somebody on the team, and we will explain that to you. So Margaret told you about this great website. This is at info.com, where you can get info about the products, there's doctors' interviews, the patents are there, the clinical studies. There are more information that you can spend hours and hours and hours and days on this website. And then once you become a part of the team, you've got access to the This Is It Team website, www.thisisit.com, and there you will get help in how to grow your team, how to speak to people, everything you need. And then, of course, the best place is these Zoom calls, where you will be able to ask questions, and you will just bring your guests to this Zoom calls, and you will learn everything. They will learn everything that there is to know. There's always people to help you. That's so great. It's really a community that's so helpful and want to help each other. So David Schmidt says, and this is now, today, you have an incredible opportunity before you, the opportunity to bring the healing power of light to everyone around you. If you care about people, you cannot afford to not tell them about it. So guys, now is the time to make your move. If you're serious about that dream that I said in the beginning, what is your dream for your family and for yourself, your goals? What do you really want in your life? If you're serious about that, I want to tell you there's hope for your future. I want to testify about my life that changed because a sister didn't stop telling me about it, like Margaret was saying as well. I was thinking, if she stopped, if she didn't tell me, my life would not have changed the way it has changed. I've got a completely new life today. It's not even a year, and everything has changed for me. And I just want to share that opportunity for anybody who wants to take it. But everybody needs the opportunity to change our health. And I can't keep quiet. And I'm so grateful for LifeWave. And it's so easy. You start with X39, you invite people to the Zoom calls. That's how easy it is. And your life can change. So now it's the time to get back to the person who shared this opportunity with you and ask the questions that you want to ask. But I'm going to stop the recording now. But firstly, I just want to say thank you to Margaret and Trevor. You were really awesome. You just brought a different twist to this. And thank you to every person who is on this call, who took the time out to see how your life can change and maybe how you're going to change somebody else's life. Thank you. When you testify, you have this, you took the opportunity to change somebody's life. So thank you very much. I'm going to quickly stop the recording, and then we'll have some time where you can ask questions or just make some comments. Okay.